Howdy, folks. Spencer here, and over the past couple of days, we have had a couple of announcements in regards to content and changes that we're getting with the upcoming season. So, today I'm going to be going through and taking a look at some of the things that they have announced so far, including some new Starship bridges and the details finally on how to go through and do the T6-X2 upgrade to your ship. So, as always, chapters are listed down below if you want to skip ahead. The first thing I want to take a look at are the three new Starship bridges. These are going to be launching alongside the launch of the Incursion season. So again, that is September 12th on PC and November 1st for those of you over on console. We are getting these bridges because they have made them for story content over the past couple of years. A reminder, Cryptic no longer goes out and makes Starship bridges just to make bridges for new ships. Rather, there has to be some sort of incentive for them to spend the development time on them. And in the case of these three bridges, these were made for story content over the past couple of years. So they decided to go in and spend the time to convert them to be able to be usable by players on your ship. So that is a nice thing for them to do, and I appreciate them taking the time to go in and hook everything up so that we can use them on our ships. Now, the other thing I want to just say real quick, and this is confirmed by Tumor Boy, the senior environmental artist over at Cryptic. These bridges are just the bridges, not the full interiors, so the rest of the interior outside of the bridge is still going to be the same old interior you're used to. The first bridge here is the Miranda Bridge. This was used on one of the recent Fed tutorials, and this is going to be a free interior that will automatically unlock when the new season drops, and it will be available on most Federation ships. The next bridge here is the Yorktown Bridge, and it has been used on many of the Odyssey class cutscenes you've seen over the past couple of story missions. And you can unlock this by owning any of the Odyssey class ships in the game. I assume, though, that this bridge is only usable on the Odyssey class ships. I would be surprised if it was usable on any Fed ships. So if you own any of the ships listed here, which I imagine most of you do, then you'll have access to this new Yorktown Bridge. And the final bridge here is a Klingon one, the Katinga Bridge. This was used by Chancellor Laurel on her personal flagship. And if you own any of these D7 variants, you will have access to this interior. I don't know if this interior is going to be just usable on these ships. I would hope that it would be usable on any Klingon ship, given that it does look a bit similar to the existing one, just with some different flooring here. So hopefully any Klingon ship can use it, but we'll find out next week. Overall, I like seeing this. You know, if they're spending the time to make the maps for story missions, taking that extra bit of time to go through and hook things up so that we can use them on our interiors is very nice of them to do. And hopefully this is a trend that continues moving forward. So looking forward to seeing what these all look like in person next week. I'm pretty sure you'll see some people covering them once the new season drops. Again, that'll be on September 12th for those of us on PC. The next thing I want to mention is that tomorrow on Tuesday, September 5th at 1 p.m. Pacific time, Cryptic is going to be doing a stress test over on the Tribble test server. A reminder, Tribble is exclusive to PC, and right now you do not need to be a lifetime member or month-to-month subscriber to access the Tribble test server. Anyone can access it. All you have to do is sign up for it, which I'll have a link to down below, and then you copy your character over, and you can hop in and test things over there, or join the stress test that they're doing tomorrow. So this stress test will be in the Voth Space Battle Zone, and what these stress tests are is basically the new season has some new code in it, and they want to get a bunch of players over there fighting some NPCs that they'll spawn in, and they want to see what the server performance is like. They want to make sure everything's working fine. They want to make sure that there's nothing that is causing some major performance issues. So if you have a high performance build, or especially like an EPG build, and you want to show them the performance issues that it causes when you use it on holodeck, copy it over to Tribble and show them tomorrow when they're doing the stress test. You know, go in and unload everything you have on the NPCs that they spawn in, and they're going to have some tools running in the background to monitor performance. So you can get them some really nice data to help them pinpoint the issues that your build is causing. So any of you with a high-end DPG build or Torp build, definitely hop on over there so that they can get some data and hopefully nail down some of the performance issues that our builds are causing. Again, that will be tomorrow, September 5th at 1 p.m. Pacific time, and that is on Tribble, which is PC only, but it is accessible for anyone on the PC side of the game right now. And the big news for today is that we finally have information about the T6-X2 token. So last week we learned that this upgrade was incoming, and we learned that it would get us an additional device slot, console slot, and Starship trade slot on our ships, but we did not know how we would have to go through and get the upgrade. And with this blog today, we now finally have that information. The T6-X2 token will use the existing experimental ship upgrade tokens. However, it will require 2 of them versus the original T6X upgrade only needing 1. So when you're upgrading a ship from T6 to T6X, you'll need 1 experimental ship upgrade. When you're upgrading a T6X ship to T6X2, you'll need an additional 2 to get that T6X2 upgrade. Meaning, if you have a brand new ship that you want to get from T6 to T6X2, you will need a total of 3 experimental ship upgrade tokens. So that is a few tokens there. And if you look at the C store, you'll see that a 3-pack of experimental ship upgrade tokens cost you $20. But this is not the best way to go through and pick these upgrades up. I did a video last year going over how to get cheap T6X tokens, and that way is through the Phoenix packs. And thankfully, we have a Phoenix prize pack event going on right now on PC up through September 7th, and I would highly recommend any of you wanting to stock up on T6X tokens, take advantage of this Phoenix prize pack event. So what I'm going to do now is just a quick demonstration to show you what I get from $20 worth of Phoenix packs, compared to the $20 pack that we have here in the C store. So I'm going to go through and pick up some Zen. So buy Zen, 20. Okay, so I've picked up the $20 worth of Zen, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert that to dilithium. 499. I'm going to sell 2,000. I'm going to go in and buy a ton of Phoenix prize packs now. And I'm going to rip these all open, and we're going to see just how many T6X tokens that I get out of this. So for those of you not familiar with the Phoenix prize pack events, the way it works is every 5 ultra rare tokens can be converted to a T6X upgrade. Every 20 very rares can be converted to a T6X upgrade, and then every 100 rares can be converted to a single upgrade also. Now, I would generally recommend with the rares you just keep those for upgrades. So I'm going to get a little bit less than that spreadsheet that I showed, because I could use the upgrades, and I would rather have 100 upgrades rather than, 1 additional T6X token. About halfway done here. And whenever you're opening Phoenix tokens, always open them on the same character. We don't know what the pity system is like for these, but if you're trying to get an epic token, just stick to the same character. Another 30 to go. Okay, so in the end, that $20 worth of Phoenix packs got me 44 ultra rares, 88 very rares, and 118 rares. Now, again, a reminder, if I go back to the C store here, the experimental ship upgrade token bundle gets you 3 of the T6-X upgrades for $20. And I just opened $20 worth of Phoenix packs, and from that, I can get quite a few more upgrades for my money here. So right there, you see that I got 8 of the experimental ship upgrade tokens just from the ultra rares. Now I could go through and pick up another 4 from the very rares, but for me personally, I only really convert the ultra rares. So still eight of those for the $20, and then outside of that, I have quite a few upgrades that I just got out of that. Like I'm gonna break down the very rares to rares, and that that $20 just got me 8 T6-X tokens and then like 300 Phoenix tokens. So, or Phoenix upgrades, I mean. So yeah, I think that's the way to go. I think if you're looking to stock up on the T6-X upgrades, that taking advantage of this Phoenix event while it's active for the next couple of days is very much the way to go. And I imagine too, you're going to see the price of these experimental ship upgrade tokens probably increase on the exchange. In fact, let's go take a look at what they're at right now. So again, you need 2 of them for upgrading a T6-X to T6-X2. So let's see what these are at right now. 52 millipop. Yeah, I imagine the prices of those will probably go up a little bit more. So if you have EC, that is a route that you can go. But again, I would recommend you just take advantage of the Phoenix Prize Pack event. You put $20 in, you're going to get at least 7 to 8 of those from just the ultra rare tokens that you get, and then you can get yourself quite a few upgrades out of that as well. If I had converted the very rare and rare tokens I had over to T6-X, I could have gotten another like 4 or 5 upgrades. But I would rather have the Phoenix upgrades on hand also. So yeah, that's definitely the way to go. And hopefully that demonstration shows to you that you should really take advantage of the Phoenix Prize Pack event while it is active up through September 7th. So hopefully that demonstration helped you out, and hopefully you take advantage of things. That is going to be it for today. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. See you guys around.